Hello, everybody. Welcome to this game. This game is called the makeup game for When I'm Small. It has changed a little bit, and we have added another player because Lady Tea Time was just a little bit late to her game yesterday.
Just 24 hours.
Just 24 hours. Everything's fine. But real quick for everybody, we are at the southern part of the map right now. Still, if probably the next day, immediately after the whole oil spill and you guys cleaning up the oil spill and helping that ship move along the way, the submarine's still out there. Like, the airship crew is still out there in the distance. Like, you have, after getting the map of the whole, place, you, Vatna and Isaac both recognized the fact that these islands look very similar to the ruined continent from before. So Isaac and Valentina have stepped off the sub to explore these islands. That is where we are for them. And as soon as they step off the sub, that is when the giant explosion from yesterday, not Royce becoming a little sun underground, but when he threw the battery into a lake, that happens at the exact same time. So just keep that in mind for everybody. And that is where we are starting this game. So you guys are all still on the sub, very close to the location that we're playing the game, but not on the island. So we have the map here. You guys are down here for the record. Everybody's here. I should change that because gray is a terrible color for making the circles. Alright, so I will introduce all the players. We have Valentina, who is played by Awks.
Hello.
We have Simmons, who is played by my good friend Chris.
Hello.
Is it Cassidus or is it Cassidus?
Cassidus.
Cassidus. Cassidus here is played by Black Cowboy or Luke in the Discord.
Howdy.
Isaac is played by Warlord.
How goes?
And Lady T is played by Lady Tea Time. Or Lady Tea Time is played by Lady Tea Time.
Hello there.
Excellent. Got it in one. Alright, so all three of the groups in this game are here for different reasons. So right now, on this river, Isaac and Valentina, you are standing at the foot of a giant statue. You're in this little archipelago. And it's just you guys are not as big as you are on the screen right there. You're absolutely minuscule compared to this. But you're trying to map this area out. It looks very similar to the ruined continent that was on the liminal plane. My music is too loud.
I'm gonna give Isaac a little nudge and just point up at the big old statue there. And just say, this is how the crew looks to me all the time.
Go ahead. Do you had something to say, Warlord, right there?
It's literally just the chuckle. That's okay. It's just the chuckle.
All right. So, and while that's happening, Simmons and Lady Tea Time. This is Lady's dog, by the way. I do not know what you named your dog, but I made a token for it.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Okay. Excellent. Good to hear. We have a frog that's just called Frog, so I'm never 100% sure. You two have been hired by the citizens of Holt. The citizens of Holt realize that something is wrong. These statues are magical in nature. They always have been here. They were made thousands of years ago by the people of Delve. As a gift. They've been here forever, and the river has always kind of pushed people away from the waterfall. But it has stopped doing that. Things are just going over the edge. So whatever magic the statues had guarding the the waterfall, has a problem, but they don't know how to fix it because it's been so long ago and they didn't like keep the manual. So they just hired you two. It's just like, oh, you guys know magic, right? And they just like sent you two out. They're paying pretty handsomely if you guys can get the job done. But I also don't think that either one of you two necessarily know exactly how to fix it. And you're mostly just going to be winging it.
Well, that's my specialty.
Sounds like another day.
Excellent. And now let's go to what Cassidus is doing. Wait, Cassidus. So Cassidus, you are standing, like, you've just gotten off of your boat. You know your mark is here on one of these islands. You are hunting down a small halfling adventurer. Like, his name is Rothus. He has been charged and escaped from Consonant, which is like a large like casino town. He apparently robbed the leader of that area. Him and his small group have robbed that area, and you have good information that he is hiding down here. The bounty says to bring him alive at all costs. Like, they do not want him if you kill him. They do not want his corpse. But you have got information that he is meeting his crew here before the day's out today. So, like, this is your last opportunity to catch him alone. You will get paid more if you capture the rest of his crew as well.
Well, there's a job to do, and I'm getting paid for it. So,
Absolutely. So can everybody roll me a 20-sider? Okay. Wait, why do I see a 5 here? Like, there's oh, there it is. Simmons rolled a 5.
Yeah, that took a while.
Yeah, right? So that's a rough one. Wait, where's Valentina's roll? Oh, there it is. It's a 10. Okay, I see it.
It's like, can it roll up the table here? How does it?
It really did. Okay, so you guys, like, as you're like looking around, we're gonna start with Warlord. Actually, all of you are gonna see this at the same time. Like, to the west, to the northwest of where you are right now, there is just this giant green light. It's so bright it looks like a sunrise. And then just like, you can all, like, any of you that have like magic at all can feel the there's some strange magic like permeating the air. Like, Valentina, you would definitely be like Valentina, roll me a 20-sider again, one more time.
Sure.
All right. So, tough choice, Valentina. I can give you a little bit of information, like, about like what's happening here, and I can give you a clue about the world. But you're gonna get drained your AP by 4 to do it. So you're gonna
Give me
lose.
the clue.
What's that?
I'll take the clue. Yeah.
All right. So like, you see this giant explosion, and then what looks like a mushroom cloud appearing above it, and like, it is so it is a memory that you don't have. It's not really your memory. You can see Warlord, you see the communicator on Valentina like going dim as like he loses that AP. And then Valentina, you are seeing like this huge war, just a bunch of ants go running across the field, very like World War I, like pulling out their guns and firing at each other, and then explosions happening everywhere, and trench warfare, and then just like a giant explosion, like basically a nuke, like a magical nuke going off, and just like rending all of these people to pieces. And like then you snap back to yourself, and like that is a reality on this world. Like who your people went to war at ridiculous stakes. So somewhere on this world, one of the sides has that happening.
What the? I think she fully falls on her little bug butt and is just kind of sitting there stunned.
So like that happened, and then Tea Time and Simmons, you guys look over, and you can see that happen. You don't have to look over. I'm just assuming that when something like that happens, you do. And Simmons, can you both give me a 20-sider? Oof. Okay. So, Simmons, you as you're looking up, like, and you just like you like try to detect where the shields were, because this was shield magic originally. It's just like you just gotta turn the shield back on, however that works. And as you're looking around, like the flash happens and it overloads the thing that you were using to try to detect where like you have to turn back on, and it just explodes and just launches Simmons like flying it through the air. Like,
Oh god.
Lady T's just standing there, and then like small little bat guy goes flying.
Ah!
I mean, at least Bat Boy's got wings.
That is a good point.
Cassidus, as like the explosion's happening, like, it's just like you see a small silhouette like approaching you from like another island, and you just suddenly hear like an explosion, but it doesn't sound like a gunshot, as this bat is flying in your general direction.
Is he flying towards me, or is he just like flying like?
He's gonna
Right.
crash into you if you keep standing in the same spot.
Can I choose to just step to the side?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, I'll do that then.
Flying and falling aren't exactly the same.
Yeah, just step right off to the side.
It's like, and Simmons does just crash into the ground, and just like a bunch of like rocks go flying everywhere. You take 2 damage, nothing like too harsh, but you now like Tea Time is on the opposite side of like the island, this island out here, and like you went flying quite a distance, but like you said, you got wings, so at least you're able to like parachute a little bit.
You okay, partner? Seemed like you just had a rough fall.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Stands up and kind of brushes the rocks and stuff off of him, and turns and extends a hand. I'm Simmons. Hi.
Hi, I'm Cassidus, bounty hunter extraordinaire.
Who are you looking for?
You see, I can't tell you that because I got paid good money.
Understood. I'm here for a job too. I'm supposed to be over there. And he points back across the way.
For the record, I assume that all of you, with the exception, so Lady Tea Time and Simmons, probably came across on one of the Otter's boats. Like, they have loaned you a boat. It's just like a little canoe situation. And Cassidus, you probably have your own boat. I don't want to tell you what your boat looks like, but it could be anywhere from like an early turn of the century like canoe, or like even like a little military boat and stuff like that. It's fine, whatever you want it to be.
I just say he has a barge.
Just a big old barge.
Yeah, just a barge that he has all of his weapons and stuff like that on.
Oh, okay,
Equipment.
yeah, absolutely. So like, that's where that is. Can you give me Can you give me a roll?
1 second.
No problem. Boop. Huh. Okay. So T, you are not immediately locating where it is, like, and I'm not saying you guys were hired together. You're not like technically partners, only partners for this job, you and Simmons. So I don't know how like you guys get along yet. You probably just met. But like he just went flying out of nowhere. And it's just like your dog is like sniffing the area where it was and where Simmons went. I mean, not where he went, but where he was when he like got exploded. And just like looks up and barks a couple of times at you.
I know. He just like went shooting through the air like a cannonball. Wasn't that amazing? Oh, is something over
The dog
there?
just like is just nodding like, yeah, fucking sick. Doesn't actually say it, but that's what the dog's face is like. Gnarly.
Like, I knew he was a bat boy, but I didn't realize he could get that much air. That's pretty impressive. Wait, oh, is there something over there? I go to inspect it.
So, you do see this. Like, on the side of the island, like, there is a drainage pipe going deeper into the mountainside. Or into the, side of the hill. Alright. What? Sorry.
Ooh. Dark, creepy, dinky pipe. Great. Oh, just great. Can I use my evil eye? Because I'm not getting good mojo from this.
Oh, for sure. Give me a 20-sider. Man, you were just not rolling well so far, but yeah, you know what? It feels great. Like, there's nothing. Like, you can hear what sounds like somebody sobbing in there.
Lovely. That's
But,
always fine.
Yeah, there's definitely like an echoing, just like woe is me sound from in there. Just like, I didn't do it though. I mean, it's like they better get here soon.
I come a little bit closer to the pipe until I could see where the crank's coming from.
All right, absolutely. Let's just. Whoop! I grabbed the whole map when I just meant to grab the. So you see inside this tunnel, somebody has made a little camp, and it is a little halfling druid.
Oh, great.
And he's just
Hi.
sitting there crying.
So, hi. Hi. you
What?
little
And like,
thing.
you see him reach behind his back, but like, and he leaves his hand there, like, catch it, like, looks at both you and the dog, like, hello?
Hey, cool hovel you got here, bro. So I am Lady Tea Time, and I'm trying to fix a problem around here. What's your name?
My name is Squeal. Yeah.
Good name. Good
Okay.
name.
Thank you. It's a family name.
Ah. So there's multiple squeals. Hmm.
Well, I'm the first, but I plan on making it a family name.
Oh, well, that's ambitious.
I mean,
So,
what are you saying?
no,
Are
no,
you-
no, no,
Are
no.
you insinuating that I can't find someone? That I won't be able to raise a and he's just like, that I won't be able to raise a family?
No, 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 no. There's
Are you
always...
saying that I've made terrible choices and fucked my life up?
I mean, that's possible, but you know, who am I to say? I'm looking at your cool situation, and you know.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great. I live in a tent in a runoff tunnel on a magical island
You know.
while I'm on the run. This is great. This is
Oh.
amazing for me.
Okay. Well, you know, sometimes we just have bad days. I don't know. What do you want from me? Hey,
You came into my house. This is my hovel.
This your house?
I mean, I live here.
Oh. Yeah, I know. You keep reminding me of that. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna just skip all this and compel the truth out of you because I need to get going. I got a bat. I gotta go find. I got a shield. I gotta go put back up. So, do you know anything about the shield that used to be here? And I use compel truth on him.
Roll me a 20-sider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He knows a lot.
Oh my god.
He's just like, and not even realizing he's the one like saying it. He's just like, yeah. And obviously my name's not actually Squeal. Like, my name's Rothus. Nice to meet you.
Much
And-
better than Squeal.
I really do want to name my kid Squeal though, and that's truth because like you have compel truth with a 20 up, so he does want to name a child Squeal.
Oh god. Okay. So, what's the deal with this? Why? First off, why are you here?
We wanted, all the stories. Like we wanted to be adventurers. Like me and my crew, we were just like, hey, we're gonna set out and we're gonna like be in the stories, cause like we're from Castell near Yoke, and you will know that Castell is like a castle. One of the two. It's pronounced two different ways. Is just a very like kind of weird city that they are very stuck in like fairy tales, like stories of princesses and stuff just kind of happen there all the time. Like people get kidnapped by dragons. It just happens. It's just literally like a Sunday. So he's just like, I thought we could be an adventuring party ourselves, and we were gonna go like strike it big and like beat the bad guys. But it didn't work so much.
You didn't eat your crew teammates, did you?
No. My
Okay.
crew, they're gonna be here soon. They should be like any minute now. But like they're watching out because we have bounty hunters after us.
Oh, been there. Let me tell you. If I had a nickel. Anyways, do you know anything about the shields that used to be around here in these parts?
Yeah, our plan was to escape down the waterfall, and like he walks to the edge of the pipe and points down. But we had to like turn off the shield because otherwise it doesn't let you go down it.
Oh, so you're the ones who turned off the shield.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did. And he's just like, this is what you see outside of the like. It is just a huge like waterfall. Down below you, there is some built structure at like halfway down the waterfall before it starts falling more. Like, so somebody lives down there.
Oh, great. More weirdos. Okay, who's down there, little man?
Oh, it's the Wailing Falls. It's mostly crab people. They're fine.
Had to be crab people, didn't it?
It's like your character would know the Wailing Falls are like it's a dangerous location, but not because of the people, but because the water itself is so fast when you go over these falls that it's incredibly dangerous. But the people down there they're not at war with anybody. They're not like terrible. They're just crab people.
So, little man, What do I gotta give you to turn the shields back on?
And it's just like, my freedom? Like,
Maybe something your second most wanted thing.
and it's just like, well, I mean, just let us escape, and I'll give you we'll wait here until the rest of my party gets here, and then we'll go over the falls. You can turn it back on just fine, no problem. Cassidus, right now is the time that Cassidus, sorry. Right now is the time that
You can just say Cass, by the way.
Cass. All right, Cass. That'll make it so much easier for me. You do oh, I don't want to tell you what you do actually. So, how would you move on with your investigation? Like you got this bat in front of you, or beside you that's crashed into the ground.
Well, I think they're hiding out around here somewhere. Is there a tree anywhere nearby?
Oh yeah, there's a tree on that island out there. You're just gonna have to 'cause the water's shallow enough between these islands, but it is running fast. It's too shallow to get your boats in, to go island to island.
Mm-hmm.
But it is quite fast.
Okay, I don't want to do that now. Okay. So tell me, you've seen anyone kind of short lately, Simon? Any short?
I mean,
any short fellas right now?
like me short or like
knee short? Yeah.
No, I was with a tall lady and a dog.
All right.
Well, and then there's the otters. They're kind of short.
Cass, you would know all about the otters. You would know all about Holt and how absolutely wonderful the blue otters are. And you also know the otters never get bounties put on them. Nobody ever puts a bounty on an otter. And if you get a job from the otters of Holt, it has always been a murder. Not a murder thing, but we don't want them back alive.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have definitely had jobs from the otters. The otters are ruthless. They pay very well, and they only pay for hit jobs.
Oh yeah. It's the only thing they want. Can I use navigate?
Yeah, for sure. To just get to the other island safely? Or are you trying to find where where he's camped out?
I'm trying to find where he's camped out because I know this island. It don't have too many caves. It
It does not? Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a 20-sider. Alright, so a success. As you're looking around, you find a door leading into the base of the statue that you're on. It's not a huge, it's a huge statue, but this one's one of the broken ones. It's been broken for thousands of years. It had nothing to do with the shield going down. But
Okay.
You do see the door has been jimmied open.
All right. Well, guess it's best time I better start exploring it. See what I come across inside. You feel like coming along, Bat Boy?
Oh yeah, for sure. Is that in the same direction as the statue?
You definitely have the suspicion that this will connect all the islands together, this tunnel system. It's basically the maintenance tunnels. Excellent. And now we shall get back to real quick. We'll get back to Warlord and Valentina. So you two are at the base of this statue. There is definitely some magic going off all over the place. Warlord, you're That's Rupert yelling. You know that this is the ruined continent. Like, absolutely. Standing on it, like, studying it based on the notes that the players took last season when they were near the ruined continent and stuff. These islands are the same shape, but, like, with these giant statues on them.
I'm gonna cast Sense Magic. Spend 2 AP. Trying to think how best. What kind of feel is this magic? Like, does it feel familiar? Does it feel like something I could like? Does it feel like something that would remind me of basically home? And is there like a trail that I can follow? Like, is there a way that it's guiding me, or like a way somewhere that it's coming from?
Yeah, give me a 20-sider real quick. Huh.
Give me a second.
Okay. Hopefully nobody turns it into a 1 while you wait. Could happen. Oh, also, Lady Tea Time and Cass, cards happen pretty regularly to change what your rolls are, so I will keep you guys updated on all that stuff if somebody does. So roll me again.
Gotcha.
Because he did a reroll. And 12. Alright, yeah, so success.
Yeah, that's better.
So you also find a door, that would lead downward, and that is definitely where, like, the majority of the magic is. The magic that would power the shield, other than the giant cloud, the giant, like, nuke that's going off to the northwest, the magic for the shield is definitely below you. But this door has not been jimmied open. This door is, like, strongly locked. It's a metal door into, like, a stone wall.
We want into there, boss? I'll just look up at Warlord.
We gotta get down there.
I can at least use Delve for 2 AP to just get a vibe check of.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's the next 3 areas of an underground structure. This counts.
Yeah, it definitely would. Go ahead and give me a 20-sider to see. Did this, for whenever you guys roll 20-siders on Delve, it's just if I can give you any extra information.
Gotcha. Wait, I didn't get the. There we go.
I
Cool.
cannot give you any
Cool,
extra
cool.
information.
Okay, so
Like-
what I'm saying is I just took my reroll was just me taking the 12 that Valentina was supposed to have. That's how I see it.
Absolutely. Yes, amazing. So, underneath you, what you do know is there is a tunnel system with some very large, like, not very large, like, Valentina and Simmons sized tunnels. Everybody else will have to, like, crawl through them, but those two are small enough to just, like, walk through it just fine. The tunnels look like this, and it's
So they're
incredibly
comfy.
Oh no.
they're
Oh,
super
can you-
ornate and they're super confusing. The Delve has told you that they run every which direction, but finding your way through it is going to be very hard. Simmons and Cass, you guys are in this tunnel. I did not move it. I did. Okay. You
As
guys are
soon
in.
as we get in here, I would also like to delve.
I got a party of everybody that can use Delve.
I just want to scream.
I've never used it until today.
I just want to full on bat scream down the hall and just see what I can get out of it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
go ahead and roll me a 20-sider. Cause like I'm gonna get like you get the Delve effect. It's just a little extra.
And I.
Alright, so a 12, a success. So you
Well, a 12.
know. So you know that up ahead is this. This is the control panel to turn the shield back on.
Okay.
It's like you know the direction it is. But and you know the way to get there. Delve got you that information. Tea Time, you hear that like, like your dog definitely like perks his ears up, or their ears up. I don't know your dog's gender yet. They poke their ears up and like look back and forth. They can hear Simmons like bat cry coming from further ahead of you. Like, it's like this tunnel does keep going.
I talk to my dog and I go, "That's him, isn't it? I guess we have. Do we have to go? You want to go? Okay, we'll go. We'll go. Okay, little man. Quick question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anything.
Why is there a bounty on you?
All right. So we robbed this guy named Honks. Like, he runs a casino. We thought it was an easy just score. We get in, we get out, and like we took him for everything he has. He's just like, he starts laughing. He's like, "Oh, you should have seen it. Gold bars, weapons. It was amazing. We were just about to get out, and his security guards caught us. And then like, there was a lot of gunfire, and I've never used a gun before. Like, and just she ended up dead. Like, she ended up dead. And now they're blaming me for murder. And then we all split up, and we're gonna meet back here. We're gonna like go over the waterfall, and we're gonna split the loot. And we figured this was the safest place. There's no way Honks is gonna chase us down that waterfall.
Oh, I see. Now, where's your loot buried?
Oh, the rest of the party's got it. They're gonna bring it on the boat.
On the boat? Where's the boat?
I'm not sure just yet. It's upriver some ways.
So do you think your friends would leave without you?
Oh no, there's no way that they would.
Oh, good. Good. You're coming with me, little man. Let's go. We're gonna go save Bat Boy. Come on.
Like, completely with the compelled truth. I don't want to come with you.
Obviously you don't, but you know, I got this diamond 6-barrel pistol that says otherwise, so chop chop, little man.
Hey, he pulls his gun out from behind his back. It's just because I haven't used one a lot doesn't mean I won't use it on you.
Why does it always have to be like this? I use my soul gaze on him.
What?
Hit me with that 20-sider.
All right.
That's a lot of twos. That's a lot of twos today.
So, as a disclaimer, earlier today, because I was at work bored, I was rolling dice. I kept getting nat ones. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to my rolls at all.
So, as you try to do the soul gaze, Rothus like lifts his pistol and just fires at you, and just like catches you in the shoulder, and then takes off down the tunnel, just like the way that the bat screamed from.
Well, that's where I wanted him to go. God, lesson. All right, let's go.
That is 2 damage for you, by the way. It's not like the bullet's like lodged in you or anything, but it's just like basically like a grazing wound.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay, so most of the people in the tunnel, Valentina and Isaac, how are you getting this door open?
I looked at Isaac. Do you have any magic keys?
When Valentina looks to me, it's just, give me one moment, and sees me just, very casually flipping through my notebook filled with a bunch of different colored scrolls folded to look like bookmarks. And just give me a second, because god dang it, this book is hard to find what I need. While I'm searching through here, if you have any ideas, feel free to feel free to go ahead and try it while I look for what I need here.
Valentina
bet
just pulls out a
whenever-
bomb.
I don't think that's in my inventory. I wish though.
This is a super cartoony bomb too. It's just like that, like the cannonball looking one with the fuse on top. Pull it out of your pocket. Oh,
On it.
it's just- the fuse is already lit when you reach it into your pocket and pull it out. It's just like, yeah, here we go.
I think she will make a note to talk to the engineering department about explosives.
There's a grenade in the shop.
There are mini grenades in a shop. Meanwhile, here I am looking for
guess
this darn card.
Val's gonna just quickly scan the surroundings, just out of a bit of paranoia.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me a 20-sided for that.
Sure thing.
Alright, so you notice that there is a large wave coming from upriver. Like it is huge. Like it is the reaction to like that explosion in that lake. I'll actually move the map real quick. Move us to the map so we can all see what I'm talking about. So this lake right here, over here, like, oh, Nika's gonna have to move the map a little bit because T-Time's character's head's like right in the way. But like this lake is where they threw the matter battery that exploded like a nuke, and so it ran up this river, and then came out, and it's just like started like this huge rapids, like absolutely biggest wave, like it's coming at you guys right now.
I'm gonna like just pull urgently on Warlord's clothes and then point. I'll just communicate. I cannot swim. Let's make this quick.
And just as you do that, I pull out a dark purple bookmark. Spy scroll, needful key for the door.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you get the door open, and like just in time you close the door, and then everybody, like, you guys just hear the water hitting. Like you just over top of you, and the waterfall sound like magnifies by 100. It's just like there's so much water happening outside of where you are right now, but you're all like underground, so mostly fine.
Are we worried about that open door behind us?
You know what? You probably should be.
Great.
Right.
It's broken, so that's fun.
So the four of you, like, T-Time, as you're like trying to follow after Roth's, like, you lose track of him at some point in the like this maze of tunnels. But you do stumble upon Simmons and Cass, who I believe that you know.
Did anyone see that little thing run by?
Little thing. Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You said little. Hold on.
this schmeckle over here.
Oh my.
Cassidus?
Simmons.
What the
Don't
hell
tell
are
me.
you
Don't
doing?
tell me you with her.
Yeah, she's the one with the dog. We're good. I'm okay, by the way.
Okay. Good on you, bad boy. I'm glad you had a safe flight.
This one right here has stolen several of my bounties in the past.
You know, stolen, gotten there first. It's really just a matter of perspective.
So you guys like work together?
No.
Oh, you're funny. Are you a comedian?
Not entirely, but we should probably keep going.
Oh yeah, we gotta find that little a little person somewhere
Just
around here.
something's going bad outside.
Simmons, roll me a 20-sider. You definitely do hear the water coming up the entrance that you guys came through. And you are feeling it, like you are hearing it like flooding.
I hate to alarm.
Go ahead.
I hate to alarm you guys. I feel kind of vibrations here.
I think we should go.
Yeah. Back this way. This is where it came from the homeless encampment up here somewhere. Let's go.
Do I know, like, with that delve from earlier, do I know if anything is higher than where we are in these tunnels?
The way that Tea Time is telling you to go is higher than where you are right now. You do know that there are a couple other tunnels that like are significantly lower, and if you run the exact opposite way that you are right now, that is the highest. But with a 3, you're gonna have to roll to see if you can like navigate the hallways.
I'm gonna follow Tea Time.
So, yeah, I get it. Tea Time, you, lead them back out the way you came. And, like, you do happen to see just, like, the water rushing past. And, like, this little area, like, I know it doesn't look like it on the map, but is also filling with water.
Mm-hmm.
Who did I grab?
And I'm assuming our little Gorbly friend is not.
He is not here.
Okay.
A lot of his stuff is getting washed off into the water, though.
Are his footprints getting washed off into the water though? Like, are they washing away?
You can definitely make rolls, like to.
So I'm gonna roll for Shadow Seek and to find him.
Like actively working to get the bounty before cast. That's funny. Just actively working to get the bounty before cast is very funny.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shadow Seek.
So tough choice is what that's gonna end up as. So the tough choice is you can find a piece of information. You can find something in his stuff that will really be helpful, and you can keep it from Cass, so Cass doesn't see it, or you can find a piece of the artifact that he managed to break. That the reason that he managed to turn off the guardians, the statues. Like one or the other. The other one will no longer be at this location, for the record. Like it's just gonna like go somewhere else.
So info that might possibly get the bounty from Cass, or a guarantee to put up the shields.
The a piece of what you need to put the shields back up.
Ugh. I think
Remember, the otters are paying well.
Okay, fine. I'll put up the shields.
So you find
yeah, go ahead.
like in his camp, you find a small square like box. It is like white ceramic with a blue like pattern, like a blue pattern around it with a gem in the center that looks like it's been pulled off of something.
All right, go pick it up. This looks interesting. I inspect it.
Yeah, Simmons with his like echolocation delve, he can just like pinpoint. It's like, oh, that has to go back in that room, which is
The other way.
the other way, and now mostly underwater.
Great.
So, are any of y'all aquatic?
Nope. Can I use track, by the way?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, make that roll, and then I'm gonna cut back to Warlord and Valentina, Isaac and Valentina. So you are looking for like footprints or anything like that?
Yes.
All right. So, in your digging, with your success, you find this. Oop, yeah, show it to everyone. Here we go. Bloop.
Ooh. Cool.
That'll come in handy.
Like, you find the map for like that is very like sketchily drawn, and you're not sure that all the tunnels are like marked out on that. If Simmons looks at it, Simmons will know immediately that not all the tunnels are marked out. But the major ones are. And he does have like a mark for the big room that the shield generator is in.
So what are you guys here for again? Exactly.
We gotta fix these statues.
Okay.
Well, I know what you're here
Wait.
for.
Yeah, I know what I'm here for. Believe me, but I think this is the one time I will say if we work together, we can help out a little bit.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do now, isn't it?
All right, I guess so. Simmons, can you explain this tunnel map? Quick.
Yeah.
Probably gonna need this.
Simmons takes a look at it, and you said it makes sense, but it's not complete.
Right.
All right. Well,
I feel like we should go. I kind of point at like where one of the other tunnels is that I know exists. That's not on the map. I say we should, if we're looking for somebody else, shouldn't we go over here? Because maybe they don't want us to know this is.
That might be a good shot.
So you guys start like walking down the tunnel. Isaac and Valentina, you two are like, you're in the dry section of the tunnel, and it's just like all the water is just like rushing around in other spots. But Isaac, you are still like sensing the magic and can basically just like make your way through this. Like you have to like crawl through some spots or like really like hunker yourself down. But Valentina doesn't. Valentina, this place just feels like built for your size of people.
Val's having a good time, man.
All right, everything is like right at like hand reach. All right. So I'm not gonna like make you guys have to like make any particular rolls for that because like the sensing magic and the fact that you close the door behind you. But you guys do pretty quickly wind up here. Like in front of this giant, like this is what's giving off the magic, Warlord, Isaac. Like this is the magic right here.
Just all this is just basically big alarms, just all magic. This is it.
It's very similar to well, not the exact. Actually, roll me one more 20-sider.
That's fine. That's fine. Hey.
All right, with a success, like this magic is definitely similar to the magic that they put up to like the shield around the city. Like it's very similar to that. Like so you know it's just basically a really amped up shield spell. You've seen many of the crew use spells like this. You even have like a similar version of it on your communicators. Like you guys can like the shield cards that you have, very like same idea, but much larger. And as like you're looking at that, you hear like wet footsteps come like barreling down.
As I'm hearing wet footsteps, I immediately ready myself to pointing my gun wherever it's coming from.
I do as well. Well, Cassidus, it seems like our bounty is here.
Oh, you guys aren't there yet, but you guys
No,
are like right on his track. Like the other two, like two are in this room. You guys will be there in just a second, but they get like the first word in them. It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't clear enough. All right.
I'm gonna
So-
hide. Take cover.
So if you guys are like, oh, Warlord, you have your gun out, but Valentina's hiding.
I was actually
We
gonna
need
say
cloak
I
here.
would look to Valentina and just say, hide somewhere now.
Okay. Quick
Just-
salute carries off.
Just very stern, like, get the fuck away from me. Get to safety.
I'll
The-
have a gun out, but just I'll wait for Warlord signal. I'm just gonna stealth him.
This little like halfling comes like charging through. He's like, oh thank God, they're after me.
Who's after you? Why are you...
It's- A woman, a dog. They're trying to rob me. And it's just like, it's this woman, a dog. It's just like, they've got guns and like, she's like right here, right behind me. Hurry, help me. And he like hides behind you. And that is when the other three show up. Well, 4 if you count the dog.
The dog is the
My
most
God.
important
Always have
member.
to count the dog.
The dog is the most important
dog.
member, let's be honest.
I get yelled at when I forget Squishy from like.
Well.
Get
What
that
do we
little
have
man.
here?
Get that little man. He is armed and he kind of knows how to use it.
Stop. Wait. Everyone stop. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know who you people are, but someone please explain to me what the hell is going on right now.
I'm Simmons.
Hi, I'll pull out the wanted poster. That little man sitting right behind you has done some very impeccable things. So should I start off with the murder at the casino or the robbery?
Murder. Robbery.
Excuse me, no one's talking about this gunshot wound I have in my shoulder. It grazed me and it really, really stings, okay?
She tried to kill me first. She was using some vile magic.
Vile magic compelling you to tell the truth. It's objective, okay? Point is, there's a bounty on your head and you killed someone, so time to pay.
I hover my hand over my gun,
Cool.
just looking at him sternly. Listen, I'm sorry you got caught up in this, but I'm gonna need you to get out the way. This is nothing personal. I just need that halfling.
How about this? You give me an actual good reason that I can fully believe. Because right now, the way I see it, you're just a bunch of strangers, and I'm here by myself. I don't know what to do.
So, I see the fact that an anomaly card got played. That'll be
Oh, that's
interesting.
fun.
Hey.
So you all are in this conversation right now, like full like guns out. Isaac, are you pointing guns at these 4 by any chance? Like, cause you had your gun out. I don't know, like.
It's pointed more so as a defense, just in case.
Okay.
My hand is on the hilt, but not pulled out.
Mine's just hovering in like a quick draw position.
Cool.
So like all that's happening like at the same time. Chat. This is where you guys are as this wave of water is crashing across.
Oh.
Everybody in the
Yeah.
chat, we got a bit of a battleship situation happening here. Like you can see there are things like rushing down on this giant wave, and the submarine is powerful enough that you guys don't have to worry about like you getting pulled off the edge. But you can see there are some boats and other things happening coming down. So I'm gonna drop this in the workshop channel that is so that you guys can tell me how it is that like what do you guys have planned to stop this ridiculous wave from coming over. You can tell me like which location you're doing like an ability or like what you got, just let me know. And now it's like rushing down. But now back to the game at hand.
Look, what was your name again? Dude with the gun pointing at my face?
Isaac.
We don't really have time to give you full backstories.
I'm Screech Senior. Squeal.
I can tell you one thing. That little thing is full of lies, and he shot first. And do you like living in money? Because if you do, we really got to get him out of here.
I kind of like him.
I'm telling you, Haunt. I'm telling you. He is a robber and a murderer. Hans even wants to work with him.
Like, he's told you that Honks wants a word with him. Warlord, and Isaac, you know that Honks is probably Tom Honks. And because you work directly under Krieg, you know who Tom Honks is, and you probably know that he's in this world.
I just lower my gun a bit. You said Honks, didn't you?
Yes. Head of the casino. That Honks.
God dang it.
Even more of a reason to hand that little Schmidt over to us.
To be completely honest, I still don't trust many of you. And I just look over to Simmons. You seem like the most trustworthy one. Tell me,
Little bat.
just he came in and was like, "Hi, I'm Simmons." I'm immediately like, "You're just innocent. You're just really trustworthy right now. I can trust you. Tell me what's going on as best you can."
Simmons points up at the giant sigil there, and he goes, "That's broken. We need to fix it." And I don't know who that guy is. And I point at the what's his name? Squeal.
It's like, he wants to be called Squeal. His real name is Rothus.
I've never met him. I don't know who he is, but I know that's broken.
Simmons.
Yes, and she's cool. She's cool. We came here with the dog.
Yes,
Okay.
and I have the piece to fix this thing to help save the otters, okay? So, we're gonna go do that, but you gotta give Squee to Cass.
I need him so I can track his crew. All of them will be sent back to Hans, personally by me.
All right. One moment. I lower my gun, take out a handkerchief, and I'm playing swaddle, and I'm swaddling. It's not... The handkerchief just weirdly enough expands and just swaddles the little guy next to me. And I call to Valentina, "You can stop hiding now."
Oh,
I poke my head out.
Oh God,
Hello.
what's that?
That was very tense for a while. I'll come up, all four hands up, walking slowly forward.
Oh my God, it talks.
Did you angle your token, or did I do that on accident? Like, 'cause I didn't know if you could even turn your
I
token.
looked over and I saw it. I'm like, did Valentina
lowered
lay down to
myself.
hide?
I mean, hey, you know.
I wasn't spotted. It worked.
It worked. God damn, it worked.
All right,
Oh.
can me and Simmons get to getting this shield up ASAP?
Like, so you have swaddled poor Rothus. Like,
He's a little murderer.
he's just like, I didn't murder anyone, and he's just like struggling against it, like, super hard.
Really? That's not what the bounty says. That's not what the wanted poster says.
That's just a list of things. That's
That's
just
not-
things.
Mm-hmm.
What
It's just
you
paper.
told me yourself.
I told you she died. I didn't say I murdered her.
Even if the murder was false, you and your crew have taken gold and weapons from that casino. Y'all are both
We're
going to a jail.
adventurers! We're adventurers! That's what we do! That's what
Guys-
adventurers do, right?
Guys, let's stop arguing with the little idiot and get our job done. All right, let's go fix this shield, please.
Does it take one more delve to get an idea if the water level in here is rising or not? Or
Yeah, if you want, like, do delve, for sure.
I'll pop
That
another
is a
delve
good
while
point.
folks are talking. Still roll. Four.
Yeah, that's not particularly good. Yeah, it's there's something about this room, like you're not unable to like pick up what's happening around you. Like your senses cannot go beyond the walls of this room.
Yeah, I try to focus
Okay.
my senses and just hear everybody arguing and then just give up.
So they made it in the middle of the road, so tough choice. Like,
Oh.
you can either learn the water is rising, but it takes you a little bit too long, and, like, you only have a very limited amount of time to get whatever it is done before this whole room fills up with water.
Yep.
Or you can hear the security going off, which is just, like, slamming doors to stop water from flooding the entire thing. But you will be trapped underground.
Oh, God. Tough choices. Let's run the clock. I'll go with the first choice.
Alright, so you guys are now aware that, like, you are on a very limited period of time thing. Okay, so here, and I'm going to go back to the crew real quick, because I was not very clear. I did it very fast. So on the grid, like, tell me, like, each, like, characters, like, tell me, are you doing, like, what are you doing to stop it? The water is rushing down, and I will just, like, do this real quick. Layer token. So this ship right here on B1 is coming down very fast, and they are out of control. They are going to crash against the islands, or they're going to go flinging off that waterfall because, like, the shield isn't up. So how would you guys stop them? Like, and like, you guys can do anything you want. Like, make your call, use your abilities, and then I will make a roll for it, and we'll see, like, what the success is. And you guys can just do anything on any of them. There are other things happening on the map, you just can't see them yet. So, like, if you guys want to do, like, scouting stuff, let me know. I'll make the roll for you. That is what is happening on the crew portion of this game. The ship is, like, standard submarine size. Like, it's large, but, like, not, like, town size or anything. It's just a big ship.
So the crew is helping prevent
Oh.
collateral damage.
Oh, the wooden one, yeah, that ship is, like, ship-sized wood. Like, not pirate ship, but, you know, sailboat. Alright, so you guys have, like, Tea Time does have the, like, artifact. Doesn't know exactly how it, like, works, but you know it's part of this machine.
Our wrapped up friend is right there, right?
Yeah, he's swearing like crazy, though.
Does the effect of compelled truth still work?
You'd have to do it again. Like, he shook out of it when you tried to use your other ability.
Okay. I'll roll for it again.
Yeah, go for it. 10, so a tough choice. So your tough choice is, he either, he breaks out of it a little bit, so, like, you only get, like, one question that you are confident that he's gonna answer truthfully. Like, or you actually get it to stick, but it takes longer than you want it to, and the water has risen to the point where you guys are at ankle deep.
Wait, say I want it to stick.
You want it to stick? Okay, so, like you guys see, what does it look like when you cast Compel Truth? Or are
when
you
I
literally just threatening him?
My eyes glaze over. Hold it. Nice.
Yeah, so you guys see this happening, and it's kind of like nerve-wracking as the water is rising. It is ankle deep on Cass, so however deep that is on Simmons and Valentina is more.
I'm gonna try and climb some rocks. I don't like this.
Quick question: how tall is Cass?
Yeah, Cass, how tall? I think you're tall, right?
Let me go back real quick. A staggering 7 foot.
Oh God.
Whoa. God damn.
I was practically prone in them tunnels.
So yeah, it's high on the rest of you for sure. Right. This is I'm rolling for Arcana right here in the chat, just in case everybody. I'm sorry, Arcana. I rolled a 3.
How dare you?
No, you know what? I roll against you guys, so the 3 is actually going to be good for you. Like, Arcana, you have. There is, when you are looking through the your scope, there's another like much smaller boat approaching, and they are like hauling ass, like riding this giant wave. Like, here we go. Like, they were definitely like up here, but now they are just like jumping the waves and like heading straight past you guys, just like blowing past you. But your first harpoon definitely caught the ship, so you guys can move close and have like basically stuck into it. Now just like, how would you guys pull that ship in? Like, what, like, tries to redirect it with River Fury? Absolutely. All right, this is good. This is all good. All right. So, what question were you gonna ask, Tea Time?
How am I supposed to fix this stupid shield?
I don't know how to fix it. I just broke it. I took it down from, and like he's like tries to point, but like it doesn't work. Also, he's like laying in the water as it's like up to like the middle of the back of his head.
I pick him up.
Nah, leave him there.
Please don't drown me.
Can't. Hans wants him alive.
I
Well,
turn
we're-
towards Lady T and I say, "The piece you mentioned, can I see it? And can I examine it and see if I can get?" I'm a historian, and it makes sense that I would have at least studied something related to the original ruined continent. Would I be able to like kind of figure it out?
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely try to make that roll.
I'm gonna make that roll.
And also, I was wondering, since it's a stone and I come from a land of stone, would I be able to contribute some information?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a roll too as well. We'll take the higher of these two. Like, it's already a success. So unless T rolls a 1, nope, we're taking the success. Tea Time, you would be familiar that this is from like the statue and the piece were created by the people of the city of Delve, which is just a ridiculously artsy city. Like, they're kind of like pompous. It's not even like a city, just a small place. It is ruled by like the Delft. The big blue and white people. They're really into the blue and white pottery situation. Amazing artisans, just a little like stuffy. And it's just like, you've seen things like this like before. And like with Warlord talking about, with Isaac like talking about the fact that it must be shield magic, it's similar. You two can figure out how it's supposed to get in there. It is up pretty high, and there are a couple directions it could go, and like with just an 11, you don't know exactly how it would fit in there, but you know where it would go.
So feel like flying up there, Bat Boy?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it goes right over in that little spot right there. You see what I'm talking about?
Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. You're paying attention. Okay, so you're gonna take this piece and you're gonna stick it in there, hopefully somewhere. Good luck.
T-Time's just in front of his face, just like, hey, right here. Look at me. Eye contact. This guy didn't know Simmons had massive ADHD, but apparently.
No. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he tries to clamber up that wall and put a round peg into a square hole.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 20-sider for that.
Can I stand cautiously underneath him?
Oh God.
So tough choice. Alright, so no matter what you do, you can't get it right the first time. And it's just like, you put it in there, and it's wrong. Nothing happens. Like, you can either, like, and here's your tough choice part of it. A part of it breaks.
Oh.
Nobody saw it.
Yeah, nobody could. Yeah, we can go with nobody saw it. Sure.
Okay.
Like, a part of it breaks, nobody saw it, but you like force it in there, and it's like, and it stays. It starts glowing. It's just like, oh, it's doing something. Or alternatively, you do have to like pull it out, but when you put it in there, it did get very flush, so you gotta like reach your little like bat fingers into the cracks and pull it out, but it's very difficult, so it takes a long time. And this whole room is going to be about halfway full of water by the time you get done.
Oh God.
Hope y'all can swim.
Yeah, let's do it quick.
Okay, yeah. So you put it in there. Valentina, you hear a crack, but nobody else notices. So you're not 100% sure if you did, but like looking up, I think Valentina's onto you.
Did I notice?
Oh, you 100% know that you put it back in.
He looks down to see if anybody's looking at him. It just gives Valentina one of those little like a shh, finger up to the lips. Just don't worry about it. Shh.
My arms are out and like, what just happened? Just what was
He
that?
just climbs back down. It's fine.
I'm gonna make a roll for the crew because they're trying to like redirect the river's direction with River Fury. This one, higher numbers are better. This is what you guys want, for higher numbers are better.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I'm so
many
sorry.
twos.
Well.
Womp womp.
Man overboard.
My bad. So the anomaly has officially completely
Yep,
arrived.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, Art made it a
Yeah.
1. So the anomaly is here.
boy.
Let's just take that.
You're welcome, Art. I let you have fun.
If you see it on the map right here, there's this giant purple turtle shell right here on the map. It has moved. And it is a giant purple creature, like, barreling down this river. You guys have this boat connected by harpoons, and it is pulling the ship a certain direction, but this creature is just coming down and is like on a collision course with the ship, like with the submarine. So that's where we are for you guys. Good luck. Alright, so you guys are doing great. You fixed the machine, the shield's up, and like it's humming, like making magical things. Isaac, you are like you're feeling the magic. The Wathis is just like looking at Isaac. I don't think that's in right.
What do you mean?
That's not how I got it, but like he's like still wrapped up in the like cloth. He's swaddled tightly, but he's still under compelled truth. He's like, I don't think that's right.
Okay, what's not right about it? Elaborate.
Are you gonna set me free?
Of course not. Just tell me what's not right about it.
Can I use would I be able to use Shadow Seek to like look at what he saw in the past to see how it's supposed to go?
Oh yeah, go ahead and make a roll for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oof, that is the most twos I've ever seen. Like,
Our cap is our streak is 7. That is
Oh,
the
okay.
highest amount of 2s.
fantastic.
Gods.
So, as like you were trying to, let's see if somebody's changing. Okay, there it goes. Everybody heals for 2, and you get a shield for 2 damage that'll protect you from 2 damage. Everybody in the game too. So that's fun. You guys hear like as Simmons is trying to shadow seek, like try to figure out like how Rothis sees it. You look over. Rothis is looking directly over your shoulder and behind you guys as a group of like you hear at the last second because it was a bad roll. One second, let me grab them. You and you. You see 3 figures like step up, like out of the hallway, off a little boat that they were using, and they all just like pull weapons on you. Like there is but they all look very. I'm gonna put them over here. They all look very nervous to be here. They have just a sword, a hammer. And like this one, the one at the top has like a lute strapped to his back and a rapier. And they're just like, unhand our friend!
Well, there's the rest of the gang. Didn't have to look too far.
We are an adventuring party. Party! I wish the posters would stop calling us a gang.
A party of looters is what you are.
That's what adventurers are!
Adventurer parties don't murder.
I didn't kill my wife!
It's always the husband. Everyone knows that.
And it's just like, the party's like, well, she did end up dead. It's just like, and she was the cleric too, so we can't even bring her back.
Jesus.
That's a horrible story.
I know! It's just let him go and we'll go back to our adventuring ways.
Simmons walks over and gives him a hug. I'm really sorry.
Simmons, no, back off.
Wrong with you?
Are you hugging the guy in the like swaddled?
No, the guy. Well, is he the one whose wife got killed?
He's the one that's wife got killed. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying.
No, Simmons.
Just climb up. Just climb up, Cass. Just give him a hug.
Just, honestly, immediate facepalm, just like.
I grab Simmons and I pull him backwards.
Quit it, Simmons. You're making a fool of yourself.
Like, so the elf at the bottom here like raises his hand, and he's definitely about to cast some kind of magical spell.
I look at him immediately and just cast no.
I roll a 20-sider. Like,
Oh, that would have been better than me. I was about to cast Jedi. Shoot him.
like he goes to cast the spell, and like it when you cast no, it just fizzles out, and he's like, "Uh-oh." And the the little one, the guy in the middle, who is who's the fighter of this group, pulls out his warhammer as he steps forward. He's just like, "I'll deal with this."
I cast Deadeye and I shoot him in the leg.
Okay.
I love
So-
Cass.
So he just gets like his leg like blown back, and you see because like it. Oh yeah, you can roll a 20-sider, like to see if you
Okay.
can get a 20 with it.
Let's see. Hey!
All right, 12 is success. So like the bullet goes through his leg, and like he falls down onto his other leg. He's like, "That's not very sporting."
If there's anyone else wielding a weapon, I'm gonna fire a disarm. But first, I'm gonna be super impressed by Cass's quick draw. I don't have lips to whistle with, but damn.
I blow the smoke off my gun out, do a little trick in my gun, and put it back in the holster.
All right, Valentina, give me a 20-sider.
Sure thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, how does it look when like Valentina just like pulls her gun out and blows this guy's hand off? Like you can shoot his hand off if you want to, but the bard had a rapier like aimed at you.
I think just hitting the blade would be enough, but I think she pulls that gun out pretty fast too, but then like does a double take and Cass's motion blurred quick draw, and then goes back to on target.
So the rapier, like you disarm it and take it for yourself, is what it says. So you can watch the like rapier go flipping into the air, and anybody can catch it if they want to. Like
I'm sorry, I can't have anything but Valentina just shoot it out of their hand and then just catch it effortlessly. I can't have anything other than that. I'm sorry.
I got hands to spare, and I'll catch it.
Yeah,
happily.
exactly. It's like she has hands to spare.
But I'll catch it and offer it to Simmons. I'm not really a sword. I'm just gonna flip it and then hilt towards Simmons with like a offering gesture.
Oh, he takes it instantly.
like bat with a rapier. So you do see these three like now like one is like on the ground like not on the ground but using his like warhammer as a crutch. You see the elf like trying to like get their magic to work, but the no has like worked against them, and you see the bard just like holding his hand. Not his hand wasn't shot, but when the sword was shot, it hurt his hand. And he's like,
Mhm,
"Oh, go ahead. No, you're fine."
I aim my gun at the bard boy, at the bard, and go, "Bard boy, I think it's time to surrender."
This isn't like the stories at all. It's supposed to be high adventure. We're supposed to go like save princesses and dragons, but that duck was really mean, and now you all are mean too.
I can tell you from experience, most stories are just fiction. The real world's a lot more harsh.
I shrug.
Also, if you want to do a story, how about next time don't rob a casino?
They're the
You
bad guys, though. They're the bad guys. We're the good guys. They're the bad guys.
And well,
I
as
don't know about
as the entire city has put it, and the wanted posters, it seems like y'all are the bad guys yourselves.
But that's what the bad guys would say. As the water in this room is slowly rising, by the way.
Shit.
You know,
He doesn't always have the advantage.
you know, I think it's best we take these three, we take these four, and we kind of skedaddle at some point.
Hey, can we use your boat?
Why would we
Yes.
help? You're the bad and the bard reaches into his pocket and quickly pulls out a crossbow and he just fires at Ren. He's firing it at Cass, by the way.
Shit.
1d20.
Just help me. Oh, someone get
All
that crossbow away from him.
So he has a tough choice, and my tough choice is either one of you two, like Cass or Valentina, can quick draw on him right now. Like we are gonna roll, and the person who rolls highest gets it. Like I'm gonna roll again too. So Cass and Valentina, both of you make a d20, and I'm going to roll a d20. It doesn't really matter what the number, just like high-low is what we're playing.
Okay.
I love this situation.
Oh, I did bad.
Oh no.
Oh, I did well.
God damn.
All right, so both of you hit him. You don't have to kill him if you don't want to. You can if you that's what you want or what your character would do.
I don't do that. I just I shoot him in the foot.
Would
I'm-
Valentina shoot him?
The other foot.
No.
This bolt just goes whizzing into the air and like hits something, and like they just go face down in the water, just like bubbling. They're not dying, but like it's just funnier.
I'll scurry over and flip them over. They're not supposed to.
We were supposed to be the hero. His nose is broken.
I walk over
Just
to
give
him.
a little there pat on the back.
Welcome to adventuring, little one.
Hey, buddy, it's all right. You'll have time to think about your adventures in a jail cell. It's all good.
And the one with the warhammer like is standing up, and he's getting ready to swing it as hard as he can at Valentina, as Valentina is like
Consoling his friend.
yeah, as Valentina is consoling his friend. Tea Time and Warlord, and no wait, in this situation it's Tea Time and Simmons. You guys have the jump on him. You guys could do something right now to stop
I'm
it.
just
But if
gonna-
you roll low, that attack is happening. For the record.
I just
Okay.
Simmons socking somebody would be fucking hilarious.
I just want to pull his hammer out of his hands. Knock him down, knock him back over.
Okay, so the tough choice, Simmons. You're just like walking forward and grabbing the hammer and just like knocking him over.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
off balance.
He is off balance because he only has one leg. T, what was your 16? What was that one gonna be?
Oh, I'm muted. I stuck my leg out to trip.
You tripped him. All right. The hammer is a little bit heavier than you thought, Simmons. So it is gonna hit you on the head a little bit for 2 damage. Like, and it knocks you to the side, and like you're able to have it in your hand then, though.
So I've
Like-
got a hammer in one hand and a rapier in the other, and I'm
That-
just knocking on my butt, sitting there.
Yeah,
Dazed.
just like dazed a little. It's like, but he's been tripped and he's in the water now too. So double
Oh
up.
yeah, in the water. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So like you're like up to your weight. Like if you were sitting down, like if you're on your butt, it is like almost armpit for you at this point. That's how much water is happening.
This is a bad day.
Guys, as amusing as all this is, I feel like we should not be here.
Hmm.
And I look towards the bars like, I suggest you show us to wherever your boat is.
You can actually you see their boat floating at the entrance of this tunnel, like going back and forth, because they just rode their boat down the way that you guys got in here, or the way that Tea Time got in here. While we're doing that, let me get back to the crew. Guys, I'm going to make your roll for you right now. I see that you're trying to talk to the turtle. This is amazing. Let me do 1d2.
Oh, diplomacy. Love to see it.
Oh,
Wait,
please.
why did I... Oh, I rolled... Haha, I did it. I tried to roll in the Twitch chat. That's not where you put that. Look at that. It's a 12.
Hey,
That's a lot of 12s, too. I worry that the math might be fucking weird. So yeah. This giant turtle is just like when it comes out of its shell the full length, it's not a turtle. It's an absolutely gargantuan crocodile.
Oh,
Like,
God.
fucking huge. Like as big as the one from the Liminal Plane. Like the one that was in Port Barter's swamp. It's that size. It just has a turtle shell on its back as well.
Yeah.
And like it just like slowly turns its head and it's just like, sup? This river's crazy. Did you need me to do something? And like he's just asking, this is a plant not asking, you guys want help? What do you need? Oh yeah, the little boat's gone. The little boat was
What's this guy's name?
the turtle?
Yes.
Ah, fuck, I didn't name him. I don't know. I'm just gonna name him Paul. If that his name is Paul now forever.
Perfect. I love it.
Legendary creature, Paul.
The most legendary.
Giant turtle crocodile named Paul. Don't judge him. I don't know the difference between crocodiles and alligators, so like if I use it interchangeably, I just don't worry about it. Alright, so yeah, this room is like filling with water. You have a bard that is like bleeding from
Both feet.
both of his
No.
feet. You have a fighter who is bleeding from one of his feet and also like just got his face smashed into the ground. He's not unconscious, but he's not like happy. And you have a elven wizard that is kind of in the middle of like having a midlife crisis.
Understandable. Yeah.
And a halfling that is being held by a four-armed cowboy wrapped in like a blanket.
Well-
How did we miss that detail?
Alright, does anybody have a way out of here?
Oh yeah, and there's a dog just like doggy paddling in here right now, just like completely relaxed. This dog is at no threat ever. It's just like. I just want to make sure everybody knows the dog is perfectly safe.
Gotcha.
That dog is the safest it's ever been.
That dog is the safest one of all of you.
Exactly. Anyway, I point towards their ship and it's like, we're leaving on that.
You look at it. It is a rowboat. That you would like, get off of a normal ship. Can seat generally 6 people. But it does seem to be sinking quite a bit more into the water than you might expect it to, based on its size.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
We might have
Well-
another ride if we can just get this temporary ride out of here.
I still have my barge.
Where did you park it?
No.
It was by the door we came in, right?
The door that
you-
got smashed by the tsunami.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Alright, let me switch to this other map real quick, just so you guys can so you can get a handle on where we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are actually here, like right
Okay.
in the dead center. The way that you guys got in, the way that T came in was over here.
Mhm.
The way that Isaac and Valentina got in was over here. So your ship is your ship should be out here, Cass.
Okay. Was it also struck? Or no?
Roll me. We can just you can just do the 20-sider now to figure out like whether or not it. Nah, it's fine. You're really good at like tying your ship up.
Nice.
You just got the best sailor's knots. Which knots did you use? Walk me through it.
Well, honestly, my dad used to be a sailor. He taught me all these types of knots. I don't remember a lot of the names, but I just able to remember.
The good ones.
Yep, the good ones.
I like the idea that you're just like saying that out loud. It's like
I like to
Holy
look at
DM
baby.
the DM just asked you that, but it's just like you're just like monologuing. Oh, the little boat was who these guys got, by the way. This is where these guys came from. That little boat you guys saw on your screen, like jump in the waves. That was these guys in a hurry to save their friends. Like technically, like if everything had worked for you guys, they wouldn't have showed up to this game, but they did, and it's funny for it.
Is there any like? I see light in the upper right there. Does it look like there's any other ways out of here that we could use instead of the one that's going to drown everyone?
Yeah, it does seem like it opens up there. Yeah, you can definitely see sunlight, but it's a tough climb. But you could probably do it. Like you would be able to do it easier than anybody else. Well, Valentina might be able to
throw down a rope if we needed to get some of us out.
Yeah, if that's the direction you guys want to go, for sure. Go ahead and like give me a bit of a roll. Or the whole roll. Either one. Alright, so tough choice. While Simmons is making that climb, like the other path becomes untenable to you guys. Like you guys cannot take the other path anymore. It completely fills with water. Like the tunnels are filling faster than you even expected. Like the boat is in here now, and like you guys can like climb on the boat to save. Oh, raised it by 1, 2. Oh, Nika raised it by 1, so don't worry about it. So you see, not Valentine. You see Simmons get up to the top there, and he throws a rope down. Like, so you have options. Do you guys want to try to take the tunnels, or would you rather follow Simmons? Like, you guys do have a map of the tunnels, but it's still going to be tricky to like use a boat to get out of it.
I want to trust Simmons.
You know,
here.
Simmons.
I'll put my trust in Simmons.
Simmons we
Oh.
trust.
That bad is trustworthy.
What was that?
After I saw him take off like a rocket, he had my trust.
That dog
So-
can climb, right?
Oh yeah, the dog is better at this rope than all of you. It's
I thought
wild.
so.
Just for this moment, opposable thumbs and everything. It's like tick, 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 right to the top. But for the rest of you,
That dog is a mountain goat.
You gotta make
How-
some rolls.
like, how are you guys getting the others out of here? Like, they are, like, multiple of them are wounded.
Oh, that's an easy fix. I have mend.
You just put them in the boat, right? They'd rise with the water.
Are they tied up?
They are not tied up. Like,
We-
you guys,
They're just
do you
wounded.
want to tie them up?
Okay, I feel like Cass, you can at least take 2 of them and still have 2 hands to climb.
That is the case.
Okay, so which leaves us 2 others. So Isaac and me, we're gonna baby Bjorn them,
Baby
strap them in.
Bjorn.
I'll take Roth and the elf that is currently having a midlife crisis.
All right.
If you're the
Make
bleeding ones.
so, Warlord, Isaac, you are mending them. Is that what you're doing? Actually, like
Ju-
healing up.
Just enough so that it'd be easier for us to get them out of here.
Right, so like they get healed up, and then it's just like, okay.
Try anything stupid and I'll undo that very quickly.
They can adventure another day if they don't fight you back.
Roll a 20-sider, Warlord. Isaac, go ahead and make that 20. I don't know why I have the hardest time like saying just your character's name. I don't know why.
It's because you're used to.
Because I'm used to just saying Warlord.
Yeah.
So yeah, you like you managed to like convince them not to like act up. Like which one would like so you healed the fighter and the bard. Right, and Cass, can you roll me keeping this the wizard under control?
Okay.
Oh my god.
So
That
that's a one,
existential
everyone?
crisis is going on.
he just snaps.
What?
And like he's like, this isn't how it's supposed to be. We're the heroes. And he just throws a fireball
Oh.
up at Simmons. Like Simmons at the top of the rope, like still just like holding the rope steady for everybody. And this fireball is flying straight at him. And it just explodes. Simmons, you can make a roll to get away from this because it wasn't your bad roll that it caused it. But
Yep.
yeah, that seems about right, doesn't it?
Crap. I can't pull up
Hey,
a shield or anything,
hey,
can I?
hey,
Or
guys,
retaliation
hey,
to that?
Hey, listen, guys, friends, pals, amigos. Fuck that bullshit.
Oh, Art
Damn
loaded
it,
by
Art,
one. Art made that a 1.
No,
Oh, Frank.
I had to scroll.
Oh Lord.
Art's just always ready
Wow.
for it.
Pretty funny. Prank.
Sorry, Starless. Sorry,
Oh.
Warlord.
God
Art-
damn it.
Like, we know who's the quickest, like, fucking shooter in the game. It's actually Art. So,
She burns all her cards for just anything that's a problem. I know she does.
the rope gets burnt, and everybody on the rope, except for the dog. The dog's fine. Again, dog is... Nobody worry about the dog. Doing absolutely fine, having the time of its life. The rest of you fall into the water again.
At least they're not on fire.
At least they're not on fire, but Simmons, you are on fire. And you take 4 damage from that fireball.
Simmons,
And-
jump in the water.
You currently have the active adjective burning.
Yeah,
so
that-
let me...
So we're basically just undoing that whole climb and jumping right back down then.
Oh my god, can someone drown that guy?
I'm in the drink, huh? I told Isaac I couldn't swim.
You did
beforehand.
say that you couldn't swim.
There's
did say
there's
that.
4 arms flailing around and a head barely bobbing through the surface.
All right, this elf is getting on my nerve. I use poison, and I put him to sleep.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll. You just throw like a poison bullet, like a sleep dart or something? Is that what your plan is?
like
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Just making sure we were on the same page.
I'm
So-
immediately going to save Valentina.
Thank you.
Tough choice. Alright, so he's not gonna immediately go to sleep. So you can your tough choice is you can wait to get the shot, and he's gonna do something else right now. He's gonna do like another like spell attack on you guys. That's what he's gonna do. Or you can and then right after he gets that spell, you're gonna get the shot and he's gonna go to sleep, as long as you don't die from whatever he casts. Or you can shoot him now, and like somebody else will get to go, but he doesn't go to sleep. Like he'll take damage, but like the poison isn't actually like working.
I'll take the shot.
You gonna like save the shot or just shoot him now? Sorry.
I'll take the shot. I'll shoot him now.
Okay. So like he gets hit in the arm with the bullet. There we go. Now I feel better about it. Now you guys can all see where the water lies.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
We ain't got no other choice. We're gonna have to
We
take
didn't-
that boat.
Oh god, no.
We didn't tie any of them up, right? So they're not gonna drown.
This one's tied up. He's swaddled pretty tightly in a blanket. He's definitely floating around somewhere. Cass definitely dropped him.
Yeah, after the fireball incident.
Your bounty. Oh no.
No. Yeah.
Simmons is gonna dive into the water
I'm
To try
holding
to
up
grab him.
Valentina.
Thank you.
to try to grab the swaddled one
Nobody panic. Dog's
and,
fine.
and put himself out of flames.
The dog's having the time of his life.
He's just doing great. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a 20-sider for like how good is your bat at diving?
It's probably not great.
We'll see.
Hey! Oh, you're really,
Ooh,
really good at
amazing.
diving, apparently. Just fucking.
You're amazing.
Alright, so yeah, you get in it. I have seen a gif of bats swimming at some point in time, so
Aquabat.
yeah, you can get him into the boat. Like that was what you were saying you were doing, right?
Yeah, throw him in the boat because like he can't,
He cannot. He's wrapped up in a
kind
blanket.
of screwed. Yeah. Then I guess just hang on to the side.
Like he coughs some, and like you see, with your 18, you're gonna see it. He is getting himself slowly free of this blanket. Like he is like unwrapping himself. I don't know if you're gonna stop him. That's up to you.
I see it. I say, help me get everybody out of this. We'll be good. Try to throw some diplomacy in there.
He's just like, yeah, absolutely.
I trust that.
So here's his tough choice. He is going to jump into this water, and I don't know if I mentioned the fact he's a druid.
Oh.
So he's gonna turn into a fish and swim away.
Closet druid. God damn.
Not my bounty.
Yeah, your bounty is trying to get away right now.
Can I send my dog after it? I don't think so, huh?
You dog, because like we decided that your dog's
Yeah.
not actually like
Um,
the dog is just there in show, but not actually like a ranger thing. Just so everybody else, it's because T didn't want me to ever be able to hurt the dog.
so that was the trade.
Dog
Okay.
is flavor.
I will drastically make a swim for that fish.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a 20-sider. You fucking people with your rolls. All of you are just rolling so rough today. It was yesterday too. Like, I don't know what's up with these
Really?
dice.
I don't know what you're talking about. I rolled pretty darn well today.
Did you?
Mostly.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm not going back up.
So middle
through
of the road.
Alright, so here's your tough choice. Tea time. You can follow him, but everybody's gonna lose track of you. Like, it's just, you're gonna be on your own. You're gonna have your dog if you want your dog for sure. But again, flavor. Or you can lose track of him a little bit, so it takes a bit more work to catch up with him, and he might escape if it takes too long.
No, it's okay if I lose the crew for a second.
Absolutely.
I'm getting that bitch.
Respect.
There it is. I was like, I knew I had a fish token in here somewhere. Fish. So he's going away, and Tea Time is like right after him, just dives right in and follows after him. And I think the crew is above, like, talking to this turtle. Like, that is what's happening, I believe. Everybody's just trying to, like, make friends with the turtle crocodile guy, which is a wild thing.
Making friends with Paul.
Yeah, making friends with Paul. Nika, you want to make that roll for me? Because it just seems like... Mostly because I've been doing terrible.
Oh my god.
I didn't... Oh, nice. So it's a tough choice.
Everyone change your dice colors right now.
Alright, so here's the tough choice for that. Triumph? Okay. Alright. I put... You know how I was just talking about the fact that I have multiple monitors? I put the wrong things on the monitors. Like, I have them in the wrong order today.
Ooh.
So like, the monitor that's normally on my left is on my right. And it's just making me click the wrong thing, which is why I've clicked the stream multiple times trying to roll. All right, so with a 20, what is it that you want to ask the gator to do, or the creature to do? What's the plan here?
So I believe the goal is A, to ask for, it's a crocodile, right? That's what we determined it is.
Yeah, one of the two.
A, the crocodile's assistance, but also maybe like kind of negotiate a kind of catfish-esque relationship. You know, something that we can like fall back on a little bit. Like going hard on the like, not just, hey, can you help us right now, but also like, hey, be one of us. Cool. Paul, that's
fucking incredible.
That's a big friendly fella right there.
Big old friendly fella.
He's smiling.
Oh,
He looks happy to meet us.
Smiling.
I can see why you want to catfish him.
I love that shade of purple.
He's a
Yeah,
beautiful
that's purple.
specimen.
So what? It's like you see him like swish his tail, and like it does like the river fury effect that you guys were trying to do when I rolled it. It actually does it. It calms the river down. You do see like green like mana pollution coming from it, like from where Royce threw the battery into the lake. Like, and he's just like, he looks over at you, and how like he doesn't talk with his mouth, like you, but you can understand him. So I don't have to do a voice. Like, he gives the explanation. It's just like, all right, I will help you, and like we can move forward, but you have to clean this up. Like, I'm putting another game, not this month, but there will be another game in the future. That if you guys successfully clean up this whole mess, then I will give you guys the bounty for like recruiting this guy as your NPC.
Done deal.
And he like to stop the river from overflowing right now, he just like braces himself sideways to like become a temporary dam.
awesome.
So the water level at like where the party is has stopped filling up, but you are still in a good amount of danger based on the amount of water that's already here.
Oh, thank Paul.
No, Alan, don't get distracted. I was gonna type "What if Paul Giamatti was a crocodile" into Midjourney, but I stopped myself.
That's for later.
That's for later. So T, here's what's gonna happen with you. So you follow him out. And the rest of the crew, what's the plan for you guys? Like, you have the boat. You no longer have the rope, but I'm sure some of you have more rope. And this, but the elf is still like getting ready to throw fireballs. But Lady T is not in this room. But you guys have just that very mean elf. He's not mean, he's just really upset. You guys have really just destroyed his, like, the way he thought the world worked.
Well, do you have another one of those restraining things, Isaac?
I sadly do not.
Well, gotta use the good old handcuffs then.
He's like, I will not be going to jail. I'm the good guy. And as he, like, starts to rain fire down on all of, including his own teammates, by the way.
Oh no.
All right, he's a bit.
Oh, he rolled terribly. Like, his, like, his only way out, really, is that boat. That boat's on fire.
Oh no.
Wow.
You are getting on my nerves.
Lower by
Listening.
1.
Wait, so this wizard's is like on a pillar raining down fire right now?
That is what
boat
is happening
a
there.
shattered, burning mess.
Yeah, that boat's gone. You guys see like multiple weapons falling out of the bottom of that ship, and like weapons and gold bars and casino tokens are just falling like into this water.
Okay. While I'm tucked away under Isaac's arm, I'm gonna just shimmy so I can get line of sight on this wizard and use my last AP for a far shot. I'm sorry, Mr. Wizard. This is not the place for a breakdown.
I also was gonna say I also use far shot as well.
Yeah, both of you. Like, go ahead and roll, like hit me with your rolls. Let's see how this goes.
Dude,
I mean, if we want, we could triple this up and get 3 far shots.
Oof. So that's a tough choice and a failure. Your tough choice is like the failed shot is gonna like you as you fire at him, he puts his hand out and a shield appears in front of him, and you can see him latching abilities from like he's taking mana from this big device to make a very powerful shield, and like he just reflects your shot, and your tough choice, like he can see your shot a little bit too late, and when he deflects it, it knocks him into the water. So like he'll be within like basically arm's range, or like he is in the water as well. That's just dangerous for him.
Mm-hmm.
Or, but the bullet bounces and hits the shield device. Like that's all one choice. The opposite choice is, he sees it and he tries to like reflect it directly at you, but it bounces and hits you in the it'll hit you and deal 4 damage, but he will also get thrown off.
I'll take the shot.
All right.
I'll take it. I'll take the 4 damage.
All right. So like yeah, he goes like he hits the wall and then falls into the water, and like the bullet goes back and hits you in the chest.
Ah! So that's what it feels like to get shot by my own gun.
It fucking sucks. The bard is it like just floating on his back? It's like you're a dick, says the fighter, who is also just like floating there.
This is what I get. This is what I get for taking that bounty from Hans.
Hogs is the bad guy.
Right now, you're the bad guy. We
Right.
could all die right now, and you're acting like a child.
You're acting like murderers.
So, again, what part of still trying to take robbers in do you not understand? This ain't no adventure group no more.
Like you're killing your own friends. Don't you?
Oh, that guy is in the water. Like he's like.
Okay.
So he's like drowning. Let's go to tea time and what she's doing. You have chased this little like gnome or halfling like druid. You see him transform back into like his normal form as he runs down this pipe, and like you can hear the waterfalls like outside this pipe. It is nothing but this, like that. Like that is what is directly below you. There is nothing stopping. No like safeguards, no nothing. Like that is where he is looking out on. And like you see him, he's at the edge of it. He's got his gun in his hand because like when he was swaddled, his gun was in there.
I take out a bolo and I throw it at him.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a 20-sider. So, like, you throw the bowl at him and he has his gun pointed at you. He's just screaming, "I didn't kill my wife!" And then, like, the bowl, like, wraps him up. But he is very close to the edge. Like, so he is like bound. His arms are bound to his side, and he falls over into the as it starts like pushing him towards the edge.
So I run over and I grab him by the bolo, wrapped up.
Yeah, give me a 20-sider. One more, just to make sure everything goes well with that. Yeah, tough choice. Tough choice on this one. Oh, one more roll. The pitch hitter was played, so you get to roll again. If you want to. You can deny this one. Okay. You rolled the exact same thing twice. Nice.
Okay, it didn't matter either way. Cool.
Alright, so, you were, like, right by the edge, like, and... Oh, okay. Here it is. He has another piece that's been missing from the shield, like, on him. But, like, it's gonna be tricky to get it off of him while he's wrapped up in the bola. So, like, there's no real worry about, like, getting him out. Like, you're not worried about him falling over the edge anymore. It's not gonna happen. But, like, in his shirt pocket, he has, a piece that you need to get the shield up and running perfect. But it is currently being bound by the bola, so you would have to do something, like, you can knock him out, that's fine. But you're gonna have to, like, get the bola off of him, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out.
Alright, give me a 20. What's it look like? How are you knocking him? Like, and this doesn't have to be, like, purely physical, like, because you are, like, you do have, like, you could literally... Oh, go ahead.
I comically pick him up like a purse, and then I smack him against the side of the wall.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a 20-sided. Just let's...
You got it.
Yeah, it's just how you said it was. He's just like, thunk. And he's just like, well, we were the heroes. And then he blacks out.
Excellent. Finally, I thought he'd never shut up.
He's like, just snoring loudly. Like, I know I've said it before, but if you guys haven't heard, like, unconscious person snoring, it sounds completely different than sleeping person snoring. It's like one of the most terrifying sounds ever. And that's what you're hearing.
Oh, God. So I unwrap the bolos, pull out the piece, and then I rewrap them to baby Bjorn them across my chest.
I don't want to go to school today. I'm an adventurer.
Now, and I tousle his hair.
Big old grin on his, like, bleeding, his bleeding head, but big old smile and stuff. Alright, so we are now back in this room. This room is no longer filling with water, and you guys aren't 100% sure what happened there, for the record. Like, it was filling with water, but now it's not. Oh, this boat's gone, by the way. That's right.
Because I'm conjuring another boat.
Oh yeah, you can conjure another boat, but that boat's gone.
Did the dog go with Lady T?
Always.
Yep. Dog's fine though.
When the boat comes in, I want to draw a sigil on the boat to lure the dog.
Yep. Okay.
Because you said she could go. She doesn't necessarily know where she is compared to us, right?
Oh, okay. So yeah, back in the tunnel, your dog just turns and looks and just like nudges you and shows you the way to go.
Wait, what do you mean you know where they're at? What's telling you? Is someone freaking possessing you? Not cool. And I follow the dog.
Yeah, that leads you right to him. Like, no problem. And yeah, leads you the quickest path. So this little dude's in the boat. You're in the boat. Your dog's in the boat. Everybody else get in the boat. The wizard is not unconscious, but like has seemed to have calmed down.
Oh, wait. Should I do something with this piece that I just found on one of these little twats? Oh, yeah. Twerks.
Yeah. No, you can say twat. We're fine with twat.
Okay, little twats.
Twat's fine. Look at this
The
boat.
only one who knows how it actually works is unconscious and swaddled.
Well, I think there's maybe if we put this piece with the other one.
Is there another spot for it?
Well, I feel like this belongs over there. It's weird that I have it. Like, this doesn't feel right.
It's like I don't know why
Just
they
change this,
hired
it's
me.
fine.
I know about magic rocks, but
I mean, I don't want this. Where I'm from, this is pretty much dirt. All right, so I guess since I'm a good swimmer, I'm gonna go try swimming and putting the piece back. Is it?
Would I
because the
would I be able to tell where it should go?
the two of you can make 20 sided. I'll take the highest
Okay.
between Isaac and Tea Time.
Okay.
That's a 3 from Warlord. Oh, but that's a 20 from T. Like T rolled a 20. You guys can't see it, but it happened.
Finally.
T, when you put that in that spot, everybody in the submarine right now, like, you can feel the shield go up. And, it starts catching all of the runoff that's going over top of Paul. Like, some of the magical mana battery leakage is still, like, getting over him a little bit. He can only damage so much, you know? But, like, it's being caught by the shield. And then, like, he moves and the water starts, like, running normally. And the water from this room is slowly starting to drain while you guys are in this boat. Like, at the perfect time, you guys can just sail the boat out the door.
Perfect.
Because it was a
Just
20.
as
so
spin.
everybody- Whee!
Good
Once
job, T.
again, tea time saves the day. Take notes, Cassidus.
It's like, wee!
She's great, I tell you.
Simmons, you better hush.
So yeah, you guys, like, make it out, and, like, again, you guys have no idea who each other are. Really, like, Simmons is just doing a job for the, otters. Cass is just doing a job for, like, a bounty. And Lady Tea Time is also just doing a job for the otters, but also seems to be stealing Cass's bounty.
Shh. He doesn't know.
But yeah, you guys, like, get outside. The sub is waiting for you. Cass's barge is waiting for you. Ooh, let me just...
We can see both of them.
Oh yeah. 1 second. I'll get you the.
If we can see both of them, Simmons points to the sub and says, Cassidus, is this yours? This is great.
Oh, if only. If only.
But Warlord and Valentina, it's your ride. But
It
also,
is
you see a giant turtle shell in the distance.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, and it's very concerning.
In all my years, I ain't never seen something that big.
And yeah, I think that, like, that is just, like, the keystone finished, like, part of it, you know? Like, you guys can decide whether to join the crew, like, talk about joining the crew, and, like, we can just fast forward through those conversations and just have them, like... But now you guys are aware of the crew. You don't have to be part of the crew so much as, like, hire yourself out as free agents if that's the storyline that you guys want to go with. It's perfectly fine with me. I I will figure out a way of rewarding Cass and Tea Time for the bounty situation, and Simmons and T. T's getting paid twice because like her job was to fix it, but she's also like half turning in Cass's bounty.
I let her turn in two of the elves. I turned in the other two. Ron's being one. Ron's being my two. Ron's being part of my two.
Just remember, I could have stolen all of it. All right.
So you guys do work together.
Well,
Yeah.
I just look over at Valentina's.
no,
How do we find ourselves in these situations?
I just want to get this delivery over with and go to a doctor. This big ass
Artemisius
bullet
made
wound
this
in my
card.
chest.
Item.
Hey,
B
you're not the
positives
only one
candy
who
for
got
tea.
shot today. All right?
Bravia so
Calm down.
Plazit.
I got lit on fire.
You did get lit on fire. Warlord or Valentina, either one of you two, you can speak up about the impressive the impressive hospital that is at the Silver Thimble. Best in the world.
If you guys come with us, we know somewhere you could get healed up and probably a place to at least rest before wherever you go next.
As long as there's a place to keep all these four, I'm down.
We can figure that out.
Tea Time, out of the ship comes like, I'll put her on screen for you so you can see it and you can make your own decision. Let me. This is one of those situations where I'm never sure like what Nika named the file for Art's character. If she named it Art or if she named
fucking
it
garbage, I'll tell you what. Label files? That's not me.
So here you are. This is what steps out of, squelches out of the hatch of the submarine. And like, she sees your bullet wound and she offers you a piece of candy. Silently. She doesn't actually say anything out loud.
Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, stranger with candy. Yeah, this is a good sign. Mm-hmm. And I tentatively eat the candy while staring at them.
Oh, please roll me 1d6.
A D6?
Yep, 1d6. Normally, I would never ask you to roll like anything other than a 20 quest, but eating bees candy is an experience, to say the least.
Excellent.
Who has ever actually eaten the candy?
A couple people, but they always roll 5s. Oh, a 6.
Except for T.
Except for T. T, you are completely healed. Like, you watch, like, don't even have a scar from where that bullet winged you. You're perfectly fine. Whatever color your blood is, it's just like, no worries. You feel invigorated. Like, and looking around, you can sense people's blood type just by looking at them now. And if you focus on somebody else, you can feel their heartbeat.
Okay.
And it's just like,
oh, interesting. Oh, man, that's some good drugs you got there, buddy. What's your name?
they would be able to communicate with you. This is B positive. This is the medical team, like, officer.
Oh.
Who is just a sentient pile of blood with sometimes she has things floating in her.
Oh, excellent.
And if anybody is wondering if rolling a 6 on B's candy is basically giving you what a little bit of the taste of what PIM positive does, yes, is the answer.
Oh.
That's what I had a feeling.
So, we have another character that is that used to be addicted to B. You're not addicted, but you are getting some of the benefits.
Oh, God.
A 6 is good. It's just don't get too reliant on it. Like, next time you play, there'll be stuff about this. But since this is the end of this game, then we will focus on it next time. B just likes to be inside hot women. Like, it's just the truth.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's filthy, but it's true. All right, so you guys, just so you know, your bounty is actually like to be delivered all the way back up here at Consonant. Like, this is where you are heading to turn that bounty in.
Perfect. Perfect. Silver Thimble is the middle point.
Right? You can just like stop on your way. But yeah, you guys can like get patched up, and you see like when obviously like they can tow your barge just fine, or you can like drive your barge, whichever can end up there. This is Holt. This is where the otters were, and like they will pay you, like they will find you guys and give you guys your reward. But when you guys reach Silver Thimble, like the last time you were on this side of the world, both of you, this city wasn't here. This was just all river until that point, and like a no man's land. Nobody could like get in there. But like this city is super modern. Like they have, it's even more modern than your stuff, Cass. Like the way you're from which is basically like Wild West part. Like this one is like 1930s, like city streets. They've got a subway. They have a city on top of another city. They have 2 really weird trees. One of them is kind of on fire right now. Like that seems a bit strange, but they're putting it out pretty quickly. And yeah, so and like you meet the captain on the ship, and she has offered you both, like offered like all 3 of you. You guys can be part of the crew. You don't have to make your mind up right now, but and then in the future you guys can sign up for any of the games that you want to, or like we will assign you to games.
Are there perks for being on the crew?
There are. You get a communicator, which allows you is basically a cell phone, and nobody else in this world has these kind of communicators. Like there are the perks are you get a communicator, and then like you also can get paid. You get paid for your job in like normal money. Like you guys would make money to like just live in apartments, live in and get food and stuff. But also, there's certain shops that only sell to crew members, and they can have like really good, really rare magical items. Also, there's like the crew can kind of come and go as they please in the city of Dyad, which is right here, because they have made such good friends with them. Also, there's a standing invitation for anybody is allowed direct into the city of Gibbet. If you guys have the are part of the crew. Can Simmons, Cass, and Lady T, can you all roll me a 20-sider so I can know how much you know about Gibbet?
I was just gonna ask about Gibbet.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, wow!
Nothing.
Wow! 3, 12, and 1.
Simmons doesn't know shit.
Simmons is very dumb.
Simmons, you've heard some of the most fantastic stories. Simmons and Cass, like, we're gonna add them both together and like make them just like conveniently bad. You guys have heard some amazing things about the people who live at Gibbet. They're like so altruistic. Like they're planning on like powering the world. Like they're making these like energy generators to like, and it's like this thing called electricity they're working on. They have like ways of like using these batteries, and everybody's gonna have a light in their homes no matter what time of day it is. Yeah, there's gonna be permanent batteries. They figured out a way to like make it amazing.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. T, you've heard different about Gibbet, but like they are so sure of what they've heard that like it maybe might be like messing up your like your thoughts. Like you've heard that they hunt magical creatures, and like not just like creatures, but you've heard tale that they will hunt like sentient magical creatures as well, like people.
I don't know. Those shady little giblets.
It's a
Shady little
beautiful
giblets.
term.
But yeah, that is like you guys are all like in the hospital discussing Gibbet, like getting actually. No, T's fine. T doesn't like no scar or anything.
Well, I got a whole body full of them, so I'm not surprised. Let's find another one.
Damn.
Oh.
I do really want to see a quick draw contest between Valentina and Cass. Though.
Awesome.
Well, he did get a taste of it. So.
Yeah, but you both did terrible.
What do you mean? Hey, what do you mean? I shot one in the foot, and that was like the quickest shot.
Yeah, that time was great.
That time's terrible. I can't help that. All right, listen, it's just the way of the dice.
The other time you were using your offhand.
Yeah, I was using my offhand.
You were using
Did
your
they-
third hand.
Well, actually, I like to believe I was just using my offhand, and I was in the water, so it was kind of like, I have to kind of tread in water, and shooting.
It's a hard shot.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we healed the little idiots too.
Oh, I mean, if you want to, like they're all like,
I mean, so that they're not bleeding anymore.
yeah, they're not like bleeding to death.
Well, they might be executed, going back to con.
God
Oh.
willing.
It raises a very, very good question of how does the crew feel about the bounty situation?
Ooh.
He
Yeah.
shot me. Pay me my money.
I got my eye on the prize. I was here to do a job. Unfortunately, it turned sour, but it still got done, and now I'm ready to get paid. Which I got split it with my rival, but I gotta get paid.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You guys can like turn in the thing, and I will give you guys your before the next time that you play, for sure. And like I will give you the bounty completion for like that as well after we play the next game that to recruit the crocodile guy.
Rival, mentor, just a matter of perspective.
Oh, you're his mentor, are you?
Definitely not.
It'd be very fun. Are you telling people around the city of the Silver Thimble that you're his mentor?
I've absolutely taught him everything he knows.
Oh, please give me a roll for that. Let's.
Not only do they work together, but she's his boss.
Yeah. While you're in the
my gosh.
hospital, T is successfully spreading that she taught you everything that you know.
I would definitely tell everyone that as well if she told me.
Oh, absolutely.
She's just been very truthful and helpful to me every time.
I'm just unconscious.
Yeah, it's
in
just
the
like you got
hospital.
an IV in right now. And this
And
is
I'm
yep.
high, and I'm over here high on candy, spreading all my truths.
Yeah, like you're at the bar, which is called the Diving Bell right now. Give me 1 second. I have to have it, right? I have to have it.
I would get a schmeckle of whiskey, but
Well, you guys can either be at the Diving Bell or you can be at the Boneyard. I'm gonna expect that you're at the diving.
well, I'm probably in the hospital still.
Well, yeah, you're at the hospital. You're not done bleeding.
Okay.
Let me set dimensions. This does not need to happen. What I'm doing right now there is no reason that, for the record, I'm literally just. All right. I'm moving you guys to the bar because we paid for these assets. We're gonna use them.
Oh, awesome.
This is Alan getting their money's worth and having his own fun.
Dog sitting at the bar.
Yeah. What's he ordering?
Absolutely.
I don't know what the who has to stand because the dog's sitting at the bar. There's only 4 chairs and there's 5.
I have a spot I go to.
I'll hang out with the crew. Oh, yeah.
So like, T's.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Is she just is T just telling me all the great things that she taught Cass?
Absolutely. And like Noelle, who's the otter behind the counter, not the same otters that you get that normally get hired by, but it's just like listening and nodding her head. She's like, "Wow, really?" And then what happened?
I mean, that kid could not shoot a little swamp rat with a 6-shooter, all right, if it wasn't for me. I mean, his aim was terrible. It really was. You would have thought he was blind. And you'd think 4 arms, at least one of them is good at shooting, but no, just wasn't the case.
Val looks down at their forearms.
Val missed completely too. Val had the worst shot. Like,
sorry, pal. I'm sure all your arms are great, but Cass, not so much.
Noelle just like leans forward and like pours you another drink without even like makes sure your drink's complete. She's like, "Oh wow." It's just like, I want to go on adventures too, but
No, you've got to be careful. We met a guy. He wanted to go on adventures and set his whole family on fire. It was bad.
Story.
What? And she like
You gotta
she
be careful.
sidles right in front of Simmons, like she just slides like, "Tell me everything," and she just starts pouring whiskey into like a big old cup in front of Simmons.
God, Simmons drinking. Be a bad decision.
Oh, but yeah, so that is.
Is
What
this
we're
like a
gonna...
normal size glass or a tiny glass?
Oh, it's it's definitely like a normal size like beer glass that she is just filling with.
Filling with it, not even.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh no,
alright.
not even like
Yeah.
shots. She's just like pouring.
He's gonna have to go back to the hospital, I think, pretty soon.
As soon as he goes to the hospital and tells me that rumor as I'm awake, I'm marching straight out the building and shooting.
Well, I never like bang, 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 bang. Just you really Yosemite Sam in this one.
I mean, let me just tell you, Cass couldn't get a bounty if it wasn't for me. I mean, the first few times I saw him getting bounties, he was always like 2 steps behind. So I really had to swoop in there, you know? So, like, I could show him, like, you're taking too long, man. I was really there for motivation and money. But motivation, too.
Motivated by money.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Right. So thank you all. That is going to be like that's the last scene that we're going to have for this
Thank you,
game.
sir.
What's that?
Thank you.
Oh no, you're quite welcome. So sorry that things got a little bit out of hand. Like 5 players is a little bit hard.
That's
4 for me, but I still think the game came out pretty well.
Yeah.
So thank you
Y'all
guys for
did a great
playing.
job.
I still have the
This was great.
boneyard. I still have the boneyard.
I love this.
She may have spreaded rumors at the diving bell, but I still have the boneyard.
You could like, hold on, let me get the boneyard up too. Here we go.
Tea's spilling the tea. I see.
There's gonna be 2. There's gonna be 2 groups of people that know 2 entirely different things about my backstory.
Yeah, one being the truth and one being your delusion.
Anything that Simmons hears from either of you, he's taking as complete fact.
Even if they contradict.
I want to take Simmons to the boneyard just so.
Yeah, roll me a 20-sided. Let's see how your room spread at the boneyard. Oh, bad. It's real bad. They're all
Oh,
just
man.
like, he's just trying to save face, everyone. But, like, they actually somehow believe T more now. It's just like, I didn't buy it. I thought she might have been gloating a little bit hard. But now after I'm meeting you, you know what? Yeah, I think she was
You're
right.
trying to push too hard the other direction.
Right, it's just like, you really tried it. Like, and it was going okay.
Well, I'm still a loner, guys. That
Art wants to give the dog an item. What does Art want to give the dog?
Does Dart want to give the dog a collar?
Oh, are you gonna play like the magic item card? Is that what you? Give me a sec. I'll have to come up with something for the dog special because it's a.
I'm taking a bomb to the next mission.
Smart.
I don't blame you.
Smart.
You'll never need one ever again.
No, that's it. That was the one time.
We talked to engineering.
Guys, we have 2 purebred good boys in the game, in our crew.
Aw, our dog will have a friend besides me.
Warlord is a not Warlord. Quarry Midnight is a werewolf, more or less.
Certified good boy.
The doggo, like, so Noelle behind the counter, behind the bar, like, pulls out a collar for your dog and like hands it to you. Doesn't put it on the dog. It's just like, here you go, just in case they ever get lost. And this collar will allow you. Your dog is still perfectly safe. I will never hurt your dog.
Okay.
But
good.
like now, for 3 AP, you could see through your dog's eye.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Oh wait. Add that to my abilities.
Yeah, you can add abilities or inventory, whichever one.
What's the ability name?
Dog vision.
Yeah, we'll just call it dog vision.
Love it.
That's good.
Do you guys have a weapons shop in the Silver Thimble?
We
Mom
do.
around?
We do. It is actually the item shop for cards. I will give you guys your coins because everybody starts with some coins, so you will be getting them.
If you click
Okay.
that link that was just in the chat, you can go to the item shop collection, the shop collection, and you can see what is currently there. The stuff that is in there does change and is different depending on where the crew is at the time, and also if the character Baman is playing. There's usually something extra in there.
So let me take you guys to the boneyard real quick so you can see where everybody thought he was lying. This is where you are. And somehow you all have like managed to be here right before him as he's telling these guys like his as Cass is telling his story to Mr. Meth and Scour. But they don't buy it. They're just like, that's not how she said it happened. And they point over at T.
I'll
T asked for a tour, and Isaac's just like, yeah, sure.
Val believes him. She's seen the speed.
Oh yeah.
But Val's like yeah, that's fine, that's great, and they just pat Val on the head. That's amazing. It's like eye contact with T is very difficult for Mr. Meth. By the way, he is just like keeps like looking down, like nope, eyes are up here, eyes are up here. And so yeah, so recap real quick. You guys have successfully fixed whatever like the problem with things like going over that waterfall. You are being hired to fix the problem that Royce created in yesterday's game by throwing the battery into a lake. You have met Cass, Simmons, and Lady Tea Time. And Simmons you guys have learned more about the Otter people, which will be introduced very shortly, like to the the full party. Lady Tea Time ate some of B's candy, and now B, you can feel wherever T is.
Oh.
At any point in time. T, you don't know that, but B, you do know that.
Mhm.
That's fantastic.
You guys have made friends with a dog? T was already friends with the dog. Dog might not actually like anybody else. I don't know. I'm not saying what T's dog does.
The dog's like cool with everyone, but like never excited.
No, never excited. Like that tail does not wag.
It like sways.
Does it have a name? Do we do we know? I talked to the dog. I'm like, hey buddy, how you doing? Thanks, you did a great job. I'm Simmons. I reached my hand out.
Oh yeah, they only speak to me, sorry. So I mean, they'll listen, but like talk back, just me. But you know, maybe one day. I don't know.
Maybe one day.
Simmons waits for that day.
That's just Simmons is like, one day I will earn your trust.
I mean, Simmons, you are adorable. You're my favorite so far.
Well, guess I head back to my hometown, I guess.
All right, Padawan. I'll see you later.
Later. I'm taking my two, leaving you two. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will message you guys. I'll message you guys in the Discord when like I give you guys items and stuff for it, like and how much money and stuff.
All right.
So
Perfect.
you just have to go through the card link in order to get the rewards from it. Other than like the dog thing just happened. But yeah, so that is the end of When I'm Small. Thank you guys so much for coming and playing, and I hope you had fun.
I
No
had
problem.
a
Great, thank you.
Great time.
Blast.
Y'all
I
did
don't know.
amazing. So we will see everyone on Tuesday for the reschedule of last month's Patreon game, which was Fish in a Birdcage, which I believe is Soki, Royce, Kay, and Joaquin.
Yes.
That sounds correct to me.
It is a noir thriller. It was originally going to be a fishing episode, but then I changed it to a noir thriller.
Still playing Fiasco?
Still playing Fiasco.
You can't just ask people
You
that.
can't just
Art.
ask those questions.
Just because they're
Art.
both crocs doesn't mean that they're related. God damn. It's not like they know each other. Can't do that. Anywho, we will head off now for the night. Thank you all so much for playing and for joining us and being awesome and all those good things. And we will see you Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye forever. Say
Thank
goodbye,
you very
everybody.
much. Yeah, goodbye.
Forever.
Goodbye.
Next time.
Oh, somebody left the call immediately.